Welcome to Penny Press.
Okay, I'm in Ironton at the Memorial Hall. It used to be the courthouse, and this is just what's left of it standing. This was used as the old jail, so we're going to go around and take a look at it. Up there it says Memorial Hall, I don't know if you can see it. And right here you used to go up the steps, and when I was a kid I remember you could walk up the steps and go in there and pay the water bill because it was the courthouse. But if you go around to the side of it, I mean, you can tell it was built a long time ago. It's a historical landmark is why they haven't tore it down completely. And they just pretty much left the outer shell and they tore it out. But here's the bars where the old jail was at. I'm assuming like the prisoners could see all these bars. It was in the basement. They didn't take the jail out of here until probably the 90s, because I can still remember it being here. The city jail. And down here's a window. You can see it used to be the basement. But the way they hollowed it out, they have the steps right here used to go down into the city jail. You would go in and there was like a lobby to the jail. And right here is where the police cars would come in and bring prisoners. And you can walk down into this. And they just, as you can tell, they just hollowed the whole inside of it out and left the shell of it. And I don't understand why, but they did it that way. Maybe asbestos or it was just so bad. The jail was in very bad condition. Even when they kept prisoners here, it was in bad condition. But as you can see, you can walk all the way through. See the bars from the inside. And there's just rubble everywhere that I'm walking through. And they've tore this wall out. And there's the actual where the steps from the outside comes up into there. Would have been as you go up into the courthouse. There's actually trees growing up in the middle of it now. And there's a little side door right here. It's kind of interesting. Still has the old wood smell. I mean, I know we don't have smell-o-vision, but I can smell the old wood smell of the door. Came into the courthouse. And there's a window up there. Of course, the glass is all broke and they've boarded it up. You walk through and there's the inside of what we saw on the outside, the bars. Can you imagine that people actually were in here? Like, there's your view of the post office over there, the high rise. And here's some metal stuff, and I don't know what that is. Maybe it had something to do with the jails itself. There's some on the ground here. And there's a rusty metal box over there that I think had something to do with the jail. Come around here and look inside of it. It's just a rusty, what was left of it. I would absolutely say it had something to do with the jail, because you have the way it's made. It's on the ground too, part of it. Just all tore apart. What I was really interested in was right here on the wall up here. I'm going to try to zoom in on it for you. It's way up there on the wall, but it has something to do. It was probably in the courthouse on the wall. It says Women's Relief Corps, number 115, and it has bunches of names on it. So it was like, I thought that was kind of interesting. In the hollowed out part of this courthouse, they left that because it's just embedded. It's concreted in the wall, those names are. And you can pause the video and kind of zoom in on it yourself and see the names. I thought that was really interesting. And then like right above it, all the way up, they left that part of the roof, or maybe a chimney or something. And this is the old memorial jail. We're standing in it. What used to be. Right there's the stairs that used to come down into the police station. Used to be police officers here. I'm just walking through leaves and trees and brush, and you can see here on the ground, it's just sitting here, and this is all that's left of it. But it's part of Ironton's history, and it's a historical landmark. There's actually an alley that runs up beside of Memorial Hall here. You can see down the side of it.